Over the last 4 years, we've engaged in a complete transformation strategy for Battle Creek Public Schools, all aimed at creating a more rigorous and relevant student experience for all of the children that we serve. The next step in our transformation is to focus heavily on the experience of middle schoolers in Battle Creek Public Schools. Our bond proposal is situated a little bit differently than what many of the community members have seen in the past. It's not just about structural and building changes. It's about programmatic changes supported by investments in infrastructure to improve the student experience. Springfield will continue their transition into a service learning school. At Northwestern Middle School, the investment will help us transform the middle school to a K-8 arts academy. Great schools are the anchor of great communities. So when and if this measure passes, the project will help us bring more businesses to the community. We've already heard that. Build strong local property values and continue our investment in our local workforce.
My name is Dave Foy, and welcome to Northwestern Middle School. I have the honor of being the principal to 261 6th through 8th grade students here at Northwestern. Battle Creek Public Schools has created a momentum, a transformation momentum for all of our students, to give our students the opportunities to be successful, because we know our students here in Battle Creek deserve every opportunity they can get to be successful. We want to continue that momentum with the transformation of Northwestern, and we want to continue to offer our students opportunities, choices, as well as we're going to transform Northwestern from a 6th through 8 to a K through 8 building, because we believe that's going to transform our community here around the Northwestern attendance area. Imagine having a kindergarten enter the building as a kindergartner and being able to work with them for 9 years. I can't imagine the opportunities that we're gonna have of building relationships, not only with the students, but with the families for 9 years. Is gonna be an excellent opportunity to build community relationships and transform Northwestern, Battle Creek Public Schools, and the community of Battle Creek. Welcome inside our building here at Northwestern Middle School. We are proud of our building. It is in good shape, it has great bones, but our students deserve the best. And there are some upgrades that our building needs, and the bond on May 4th is going to provide those upgrades for our students. For example, our floor tiles, we're going to get all new floor tiles, new LED lights all throughout the building. We're going to be replacing broken ceiling tiles, missing ceiling tiles, stained ceiling tiles, and we're going to get new energy efficient windows. All these upgrades are coming from the May 4th bond, which our students deserve. Our students deserve the best school that they can get. And the building is in great shape, but it does need some repairs. And that May 4th bond is going to give our students the opportunity to attend a fantastic new building. This is our Northwestern Auditorium. We are very fortunate to be a middle school and have a great auditorium. But as you can see, it is in desperate need of repairs. We would love to be able to utilize this auditorium to showcase all of our students' wonderful talents, but unfortunately the condition that it's in does not allow us to do that. The bond on May 4th is going to provide upgrades to this auditorium so we can showcase our students' performances in band, orchestra, choir, and we can show our parents all of the great things that we are working on. And not just our parents, but our community. We want to welcome our community to come and celebrate the wonderful gifts that our students have. Hello, any former Northwestern alumni. If you ever were in band class, you will recognize this classroom that I'm standing in. This is the band room. This is our current band room for our students, and as you can tell, it is in need of some repairs. If we're able to pass the bond on May 4th, this band room will be transitioned into a dance studio. Yes, we will be able to offer our students a dance class, and this will be our dance studio. We have plans to build a brand new instrumental music room that will be incorporating all the upgrades, all the technology, all the new stuff that our band students and our orchestra students need. As you can see right now, they're not getting it in this room. Welcome to our Northwestern gym. When I was in middle school, this is where I spent most of my time, in the gym. I was a sports nut. I loved sports. When I grew up and I met my wife is actually a music drama teacher, and she has shown me the importance and the love of the arts. And so I love the arts, and I'm all excited about transforming Northwestern into a fine and performing arts. And although we're going to be offering fine and performing arts for our students, we're offering options for all of our students. So if the arts aren't something that you think right now that you are interested in and you want to be an athlete, we're going to offer that too here at Northwestern Middle School. We are standing in our gym, and if the bond passes on May 4th, our gym is going to get an upgrade. As you can see, we are in need. We have pull-out bleachers those are going to be replaced, so our students and our teachers don't have to pull those bleachers out anymore. Our lighting needs upgrading. As you can see, we've got green. The old school colors need to be replaced on the bricks. Our baskets need to be replaced, and really our floor needs to be replaced as well. And our locker rooms are going to get all new renovations if we pass that bond on May 4th. Welcome to our Northwestern Auditorium. If you're not familiar with that, it just means welcome to our pool. We were able to keep our pool for our students. I envision using this pool more often and frequent and incorporated into our PE classes. We do have a middle school swim team. We would love to increase the participation in middle school swim next year, because we know middle school sports feed into the high school, and a middle school swim team can only improve the high school swim team. So we would like to increase our numbers for middle school swim. We'd also like to utilize the pool to help our students. A lot of our students can't swim, and we would love to be able to open it up on the weekends for community involvement, hire a lifeguard, and have kids come and learn how to swim in our pool. And I also envision using the pool for incentives, rewarding our students for doing what they're supposed to do. When they earn special rewards, we can open up our pool and allow our kids to swim. We are currently standing in the 7th and 8th grade hallway. When we pass the bond on May 4th and Northwestern Middle School goes through the transformation, this hallway will be transformed into a 7th grade hallway. Our 7th grade classes will be at the end of the hallway. And if you can envision going all the way down the hallway and to the right, there is another hallway that leads to an 8th grade classroom wing. That'll be our 8th grade wing for our 8th grade students. Down this hallway is currently our 6th grade wing. That wing will be transformed into our K through 5 wing. All of our kindergarten through 5th grade classrooms will be in this hallway. We will house them all. This classroom right here will stay a classroom, but it'll be renovated, and a hallway will be built right here that's going to lead to our brand new kindergarten wing, which is going to be out front. It's going to house our 2 kindergarten classrooms.
My name is Courtney Shorter. I've been in the district for 18 years. Currently, I'm teaching at Northwestern Middle School, and I've taught here for 8 years. We definitely need some changes here in the building. I was a student here in the 90s, and as I look around my current classroom, I notice the same paint that's been up since I was 13 years old. There's things falling apart. The building needs some TLC. Having a type of facility that they're planning on for this bond proposal is going to create belonging in our community, a sense of pride. Bringing the arts to Northwestern is going to give them opportunities to be exposed to the community, what opportunities are out there along the lines of arts. It's also going to give them the opportunity to perform and become a good performer, and also give them the opportunity to be a problem solver. My favorite part about the plans for the bond is the fact that the building is getting HVAC. I've taught here for 8 years, and it's very hot in the building, and having the air conditioning is just going to make a huge difference in overall performance of me as a teacher, overall performance of students. It's also going to open up opportunities for our building to be used for summer learning as well.
When this is all said and done, and we have over 500, 600 students here, and we have kindergarten through 8th graders, it is going to be a great environment. We are going to create a family environment where students are here for 9 years, so we can really get to know them, build relationships not only with the students, but with the families. We want to make this a community building. We want to invite community members, family members, and our students to come and learn and enjoy Northwestern Middle School.
Hi, I'm Mary Shabani, principal at Springfield Middle School. Welcome. Our building is almost 60 years old, and as you will see as we go through the building today, there are some much needed facelifts that need to happen here at Springfield Middle School. We have an amazing staff, we have amazing students, we have amazing programs. We just need a school that matches that, and that's what we're hoping to do with the bonds on May the 4th. In the May 4th bond, there was $11 million that is allocated for Springfield Middle School. What we're looking to do with that money is to upgrade our heating and cooling, actually add air conditioning, which will be amazing at the end of the year and at the beginning of the year when it's really uncomfortably hot here. We will also be adding new ceilings, new floors, new windows, and adding new furniture. Our furniture is very old. It's very, if it falls apart, we have no way at this point to replace it. So we're hoping to actually create an environment for our students that is welcoming and actually shows them that we love and support them and that we want them to excel. So we want our environment to match the amazing programs that we have here at Springfield Middle School. So we're very excited about the bond on May 4th and the upgrades that could potentially be coming to Springfield Middle School. So thank you in advance. Welcome to our original cafetorium. What's a cafetorium? If you notice in the back, there's a wall that actually opens up to the cafeteria. Well, the lighting that was originally placed here was meant for theater, not for school use. And we do use this space every single day here at Springfield Middle School. We have a fairly small cafeteria, so we do have to use the auditorium every day during lunch. We do class meetings here, which we call family time. And we also do some of our parent meetings here. I don't like bringing people into this space, mostly because it's dark. The seats are old, the seats have broken. So we're hoping to get some upgrades in here that creates a very welcoming space because that's what we use it for. We try to use it for a place that we come together, but right now it doesn't feel like a very good place to be. Hey, welcome to room 832 at Springfield. This is a science classroom. And as you can see behind me, we have a lot of things that need to be updated. The teacher has obviously done a lot of things here to try and make this room as pleasant and as welcoming as possible. He's got his tree up in the back with all the students that he's ever had before, which is amazing. But if you also notice and look very closely, you'll see that the student desks are beyond repair. There's a lot of nicks. This is a science classroom. They do a lot of labs in here. And they just don't have the capacity to take the wear and tear that they've had probably for the last 50 years. So we definitely need new furniture here at Springfield. If you look up at the ceiling, you'll notice that if you can see past the amazing molecules that are up there, that the ceiling tiles are discolored. They are very old and need to be replaced. The fluorescent lighting that we have, we all know that fluorescent lighting is not conducive for learning. And that is throughout the building here at Springfield. Also very expensive anymore to buy those light bulbs. We also have a floor, if you look straight down here, and this is just from a year of not even really having students here. If we had students here 5 days a week, this floor would look 5 times as bad as it does right now. The seal only lasts for about probably a month before the scuffing starts to take place and it looks very dirty. Even when they clean it, it doesn't look clean. So again, not the environment that we want our students to walk into. It doesn't say that we value you here. And we'd like to do some massive upgrades so that we can create the learning environments that we feel matches the teaching and instruction that are happening here at Springfield Middle School. We also have began a service learning initiative here at Springfield Middle School. We are the only learning to give school in the entire country. What does that mean? That means that our students in every single grade and in every single class will be exposed to the importance of service learning and about serving their community, serving their school, serving their town, serving their families, and engaging in ways that they give up their time and their energy and of their resources. So at Springfield Middle School, we're going to tie that back into their academics, and they will be able to experience learning in a way that is very innovative and also forward thinking in the fact that our kids are going to be able to, when they graduate, know how to immediately go out into the community and make an impact when they see a problem or an issue that needs solving.
So my name is Kristen Garrett, and I have been working at Springfield Middle School and teaching for 3 years. I teach science right now and anatomy and physiology. Service learning is the opportunity that we have to incorporate our curriculums across every subject, and we can get the students in a position where they can serve the community, each other, and get to know how to do that in their daily lives outside of school as well. Currently, we are creating a community garden, and in science class, we're learning about photosynthesis and composting and ecological relationships with the project. In math class, they're calculating the perimeter and the area and the spacing of the different plants. Youth empowerment is reaching out to the community and creating flyers and figuring out where they should go and what the needs really are. We're also partnering with the food bank through youth empowerment. So it's been a across the school project. So updating the building is going to mean a lot for the students. Right now, it's very evident to them that the building is not in tip-top shape, and that does come through with some of their perspectives and attitudes. Especially in a science classroom, I have to place students that are 6'2" into tables that are meant for 5th graders, and that can be a struggle a lot of the times. When you're doing a lot of hands-on work and doing experiments in labs, that makes it a struggle. When it comes to the heat, it makes it very hard for us to do things like brain breaks or movement of any kind. It's very, very hot, and we notice such a difference between when it's hot and when it's cooler outside. So the air conditioning is going to make a huge difference for our students and how they're thinking and their clarity and their thoughts.
We will be launching Full Blast next fall for service learning. Right now we're in the planning stages, much like we're in the planning stages right now for what this bond can do for our school. So hopefully by this summer we'll be running Full Blast with both of those and ready to launch in the fall with some amazing changes here at Springfield Middle School.